you very much, and we will move to the next and the last presentation, which is our last presentation for this evening is learning style preference and their correlates among physiotherapy undergraduates by H. Wettasinghe, I.M. Karunathilake and A.D. Abrew. H. Wettasinghe will present the paper. He is a lecturer in physiotherapy in the Faculty of Allied Sciences, University of Colombo.
Thank you, sir. My topic is on learning style preferences and their correlates among physiotherapy undergraduates. Degree courses for Allied Health Sciences commenced in Sri Lanka in 2005, and VOC Physiotherapy degree program was established in Allied Health Sciences Unit, Faculty of Medicine, University of Colombo in 2006. The course is in its dynamic stage with continuing curriculum, development, review and evaluation. The student population is diverse with regards to language, religion, experience, culture, level of preparedness and learning style. It's varied. The student population is varied. In the background of this diversity, it would be beneficial to both students and the academics to identify students' learning preferences in order to enhance student-centered learning. It's good if we know the students' learning preferences in order to prepare our teaching learning activities. An assessment of learning styles of students should enable appropriate teaching methods to be selected. A learning style is defined as the manner in which and the conditions under which learners most efficiently and effectively perceive, process, store and recall what they are attempting to learn. Learning styles we can classify it in many ways, including Cobb's learning style, Honey and Mumford model, the Herman's whole brain model, Herman's brain dominance instrument, Allinson and Hayes cognitive style, and Fleming's VARC model. And among those, Fleming's VARC model is one of the most common and widely used learning styles. Let's see about Honey and Mumford learning style questionnaire. And according to them, they have introduced 4 learning styles. Activist, they offer laboratories, fieldwork, observation or videos. And reflectors offer logs journals and brainstorming. Theorists offer lectures, papers and analogues. Pragmatists offer case studies, simulation and planning tasks. And when we talk about the Cobb's theory of learning styles, they have showed that learning styles could be seen on a continent running from concrete. And they have explained for concrete experiences, we can offer laboratories, fieldwork, observation or trigger fields. And for the reflective observer, we can use logs, journals or brainstorming. For the abstract conceptualizer, we can use lectures, papers or analogies work well. For the active experimenter, we can offer simulation, case studies and homework. At last, Fleming's work to internalize information. First one is the visual method. So we can use graphs, pictures or models to internalize the information. And the second one is the oral or auditory by listening to a lecture, or we can internalize the information through auditory channels. And read or write means you can take your own notes like. And kinesthetic, finally, it means you can use hands-on thing. And my objective was to determine learning styles among BSc Physiotherapy undergraduates using a constitutionally based method and to determine the difference according to the gender, academic year and academic performance. This was a descriptive cross-sectional study, and we recruited all physiotherapy undergraduates who were studying at the Allied Health Sciences Unit, Faculty of Medicine, University of Colombo. There were 134 students at the time of data collection, but only 114 were consented, and we used a self-administrated VARC online questionnaire to improve the compliance. We printed the questionnaire and distributed, And then we collected and we fed the data to the online questionnaire, and we found the preferred learning style of each student. And according to the results of the study, there were 51 males and 63 females, and majority of the students were multimodal learners. It was 23.7%, and 22.4% were kinesthetic learners, and 16.2% was oral learners, and then reading learners were 17.4%, and 20.2% were visual learners. And you can see among the study sample, it was the multimodal and the kinesthetic learners were the majority. There were no significant relationship between learning style and the gender was found, and also learning style and the academic year, and learning style and the academic performance. Majority of final year undergraduates were kinesthetic learners, whereas the majority of final year undergraduates were first year undergraduates were reading learners. Conclusion: most of the physiotherapy undergraduates in Columbia University were multimodal learners and kinesthetic learners. First year students were predominantly reading learners, whereas final year students were predominantly kinesthetic learners, which might be because during the course requirement they have adapted from reading methods to kinesthetic style. However, there should be a follow-up study to confirm the changes over time. There was no significant relationship between the learning style and gender, learning style and batch, and learning style and course performance. I would like to acknowledge the MEDAC, Faculty of Medicine, University of Colombo, for the support given, and to all the undergraduate physiotherapists in Columbia University.